certain victims are treated well, certain victims are not treated well. Certain criminals are treated better than other criminals.
Yeah.
Potentially signing his death warrant for some Islamic nutcase.
Martin Frost, who I know you're going to talk about in a minute because I know you've been involved in assisting him, Nick. He burnt the Quran in Manchester, tried to burn the Quran in Manchester. He was arrested, and this is what turned you on the police. Because I think you realised that your eyes opened for the first time in the year or so we've been doing this, and I think you realise that the police are now, somebody who acts against our interests, basically. Yeah. He lost his daughter in the Israeli-Hamas conflict, apparently, Martin. A passerby complained of distress as a result of him doing this. And interestingly, the Greater Manchester Police, the ones who arrest him as a result of this is the same force that ignored a 12-year-old distressed girl who turned up at a police station after being gang raped by a Pakistani rape gang, and the police turned her away.
Yeah.
That's the nature that's what I call two-tier.
And that's why we have the phrase two-tier, as in certain victims are treated well, certain victims are not treated well. Certain criminals are treated better than other criminals.
Yeah.
There's crimes that are committed, there's incidents that are committed that they deem a crime if some people do it, but not a crime if other people do it. It's the whole system is a 2, 3, 4, 5 tier system, and it's absolutely shocking.
It stinks. So if a brown person who was walking past Martin Frost, who's basically not committing a crime by burning the Quran, if he wants to burn his own book, that's up to him.
Yeah.
Because a brown person walks past and says, "I'm distressed," Martin Frost is then arrested.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, Martin pled guilty, so it's the Free Speech Union can't help him. So a brown person claims a distress, then the guy is arrested and prosecuted. If it's a 12-year-old white girl who turns up at a police station in tears after being raped, she's told to piss off.
Yeah, and if you're Martin Frost, what the police will also do to make sure me and you don't go burn the Quran in the city centre is they then release his name and address.
Yeah.
So it's name, date of birth and the area he lives in.
Correct.
If that isn't potentially signing his death warrant for some Islamic nutcase, which we've just talked about in the last episode, to come along and kill him, then I don't know what is.
Well, and for anybody who might say, oh, well, that's just something they have to do, they may be interested to know that the Manchester Airport brothers, the ones who smashed up the cop who punched that woman in the no broken nose, they were not named.
Yeah.
The Roma family, who had, in Hare Hills, where I was born, who had 4 children taken away from them because of abuse issues or whatever, were also not named as well. So this is not like, oh, well, all criminals are named. They specifically chose, in this case, to name him knowing the impact that would have on that situation. And I think even more weird, and I don't know if you've even noticed this or commented, but I saw it written and commented on by somebody. In fact, somebody I think was commenting on our comments. The 2 guys who actually moved in to arrest Martin were Asian. Did you know that?
Yeah, I saw the video.
And is that like a little sign? A little kind of, we'll show you, you can't do things that offend our Muslim brothers because we'll send some Muslims in to sort you out, mate. Is that what that's about?
We have no idea if those officers were Muslims. You can't tell if they're brown, if they're Muslim.
Yeah.
And I would doubt it. It would be, there was plenty of officers there. Some of them were white. And it's just one of those things.